You all know that I'm a huge fan of unique and new monsters. And when Agent M came out, I was pretty excited because we haven't seen a mythic released like with their own monster like ever. Unfortunately for me, right off the bat, I lose her immediately and then lose both the Jerbos immediately. Well, not quite immediately, but close enough. Anyway, this is the first time that a mythic has been released, or I think a legendary for that matter, with their own. Well, I guess if you don't count like crystal worms or elfin dragons, like those obviously the mythic or legendary is like part of the cycle. But this would be like if Saral was released in an egg with ink feather, kind of, but not really because ink feather is tied to Saral in a way that the Jerbos are not tied to H&M. Anyway, she was released and I got super excited and I opened for her and I got lucky with two of the Jerbos and actually got I think 3 shards of the 4 that you need to awaken her. This was the same egg, I think, with the newest Darangia. So I did think about going for it, but I got down to like fewer gems than I wanted with the anniversary being as close as it is. So I didn't end up going for her, but I might have been able to awaken her. It's okay. I think she's cool, but I thought like, she didn't seem worth an awaken for me. And granted, this is me speaking from somebody who doesn't have her awakened, but she didn't seem worth it because you have to use her in a front line with 4 like 3-star monsters. And that just doesn't seem practical or really like anything that's going to help you win. Yeah, she gets a lot of great buffs, but like you can kill those Jerbos pretty easily in this day and age in this PvP meta. So I didn't fully go for her awakened, but I of course did hatch her and wanted to use her. So I made this team using Kanisha Gun, thinking like, oh, I could just underdog up their defense, up their attack if I ended up with the Jerbos alone. I realized that didn't really matter. It might have been actually smarter to use her with like a protector. Like I feel like this front line would have done better with Missile Torment, for example, just to protect her and the Jerbos from anything because they have this super strong piercing move that's going to kill no matter what. They don't need the attack boost, as long as Agent M dies and you can pull off the After Yuma lady, like whoever you hit with that is going to die. But anyway, Agent M in second form, all she can really do is like knock back humanoid mythics and use assassinate and maybe remove her. And she has focus with the Jerbos. So like that in itself is not that strong, but using her in tandem with the Jerbos, like, yeah, they're 2-star monsters, but then that becomes things you have to kill. And if you use it with monsters like Kanisha Gun, people with Retribution, like where you don't necessarily want monsters to die, like she works out okay. Here, the Assassinate works great, and I'm able to kill Pieris and who's that, Geocosma right off the bat. But like these Jerbos, even though they are attack and defense boosted, like I low-key kind of forgot about that too. I probably could have hit Sunflower with one of them, but he decides to just go for the Vigor Double Piercing Blow, which hits Sunflower below Vigor range, but I think she's going to get back into Vigor range with Garden Fairy Jasmine on the field. Mantiferno can kill Agent M if he wants, which he goes for, of course. Tremorgore comes in and luckily puts Sunflower down a little bit, but I think she's going to come up enough to have Vigor. Yeah, because she's not on defensive mode anymore. The Confident Strike does kill Kanisha Gun, but doesn't quite kill Jaguardian. Here, like, they're all shielded, so I can't really do anything. I decided to just take the shield off, but I can burrow with Tremorgore here. Oh, and I did that because I wanted to dual Slayer Bane those two. I knew it wasn't going to kill Jasmine, but as long as we can keep her under Vigor range, we don't really have to worry about her, because now she can't even solo Stealth All because he has Skyhera on the field. But Sunflower does kill Chronozillion and Jaguardian, unfortunately, and then Skyhera can kill Wolfenrir, which he does. But now I'm in, I wouldn't say decent control, but I'm not super far down because I have Tremorgore going, and with Yukihime on the field, basically, Yukihime is code for comeback time because I can put somebody to sleep instantly forever, which I choose Infernocorn for, and then put a second person to sleep, Garden Fairy Sunflower, and just like that, it is a 2v4, technically a 2v3 maybe. I use the Mini Flame to take the shield off Jasmine because I think I can kill her with this Zealous attack, and luckily it does kill. Now, Sunflower is going to die any second now, and Yukihime is going to get the turn pretty soon, so I think I use Entomb on Skyhera. I might have wanted to skip so that I could kill Nova Media and not bring in the Romanoid yet, but it didn't matter because I got lucky and the Void Blood Fury went around. So didn't have anything to worry about there. He could instant poison gas, try to wake up Infernicorn, instead kills the Bronze Shell and the Gaia Wolf. Not quite sure why he did that, because that brings in my ALO. I decided to just kill his sleeping Infernicorn there because I didn't want to kill Romanoid, who would have woken up Botan Doji with his Ascension All Revenge. I now have a Guardian Demise ready, who I use on Romanoid there because Botan Doji is out of her defense range, and Yukihime is going to get a turn before her. So I can figure Blood Fury, and I have the Entomb ready for the Cyclophena. Yeah, he can double Retribution, but I don't think that's going to kill a Firiel. And he decides to just give up from there. Good match. Moving on to the next one against Diamond. He's got, okay, now this monster, the Aura Dragon one that's a mythic, was in a recent video, and I like tried to say it and my tongue got totally tied. I think it's Nephesthis. Nephesthis. Like, I don't think that's actually how it's spelled, but I think that's how I say it in my head. Nephesthis. Anyway, right off the bat here, I lost Agent M, but I have 2 After Yuma ladies ready, so I kill his Hazuki. But then Alice comes in, so I'm not able to get the second one off. I might have wanted to kill Alice there instead of Carmilla. I guess no, because I'm going to get plenty of turns before his Alice. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill through his shield unless he lets Gerbo Gunzo stay alive. But with Gabriel, I feel like that's not going to happen. Oh, I lost Agent M to his Tortogeist. Duh. Oh, and he just disconnected straight from here. Okay, great. Well, good, because I don't know how well I was going to fare in this one. I'm also looking now and I have a Wolfenrir next in line. He has a Missile Torment next in line. I don't have Wolfenrir's secret skill unlocked. I feel like I definitely should, because Void Guardian Execute is a great skill. Like, instantly kill a protector. Often, like, look, right now on his field, he's got Arachna. Arachna's a protector with a revenge. I could just Guardian Execute that, not worry about it, and then charge energy or do whatever else with Wolfenrir. I feel like he's like one of the, or not one of, he definitely is, well, Galv Bishaman you could make an argument for, but I feel like Wolfenrir is my favorite of the new starter evolutions. If you didn't know, my very first account, which is this account, my only account aside from my second account that's doing the walkthrough right now, this account, the very first monster I picked was Wolfro. I went for the water starter, if you will, and yeah, I've been a huge fan of his ever since. Anyway, unfortunately, right off the bat, lose both of the Jerbos, so now Agent M is kind of useless. I am deciding who to kill. I go for the Xanacorn because I wanted to have Assassinate ready, and I knew that even if he did Desperate Shield, I would be able to raw stealth break him around the Houdinoid. So I kill Leogeist with the Assassinate, brings in a Searguard and a Chromera, who can kill Kanishagun, but not really do anything else. Gaia Wolf is stun bisecting, so that Alice isn't super scary. And at this point, he doesn't want to do Desperate Shield because he knows I'll just kill him off. But I lose Jaguardian to the Piercing Blow, brings in my Wolfenrir, so I do an Accelerate with Shiny Gaia Wolf. Chromera doesn't really have a target, and Searguard I think has Blood Crave charged, so I lose Gaia Wolf there. Unfortunately, I am going to have to eat the Alice entrance now. But I have Chronozillion, who's stun immune, and that's kind of it, I guess. Not super ideal, but I can Void Fast Strike anybody I want, really. He skips. Now he's able to Desperate Shield, which is unfortunate for me. And I see his Eevee next in line. I'm thinking, okay, things are not going good. I'm going to need some help in the rest of this game. So I go for the summon with Chronozillion because, like, I could have killed Chromera, but I'm not ready for the Eevee to come in yet. And luckily for me, that was the play because he doesn't have a way to kill Tremorgore, and I have Ambush. He comes in right before Eevee. So super lucky for me. Flutterdrake Mint kills Agent M. Not quite sure why he did that. I guess he didn't want me knocking back Carmilla or Alice. I Laser Blast here does kill Carmilla, and luckily the Death Revenge puts Wolfenrir to hold ground. I lose Firiel to the Alice there, but it's no biggie because I have Entomb ready, who I can use on the Alice. And Spectrefin, I wasn't super worried about because I have a pretty strong endgame. Well, I really don't have a strong endgame, but I felt comfortable with the amount of control I had because I could raw finishing snap that Bronze Shell. And now I have a Laser Blast ready for his Nova Drake and a raw Demoralize ready for his Cyclophena. And even if I wanted to Blood Crave Garden Fray Violet, which I think I do, I have enough people marked that I can corner to Exterminate. Oh, no, I don't. So then why did I do that? I think I gambled there on the, oh, because I knew I had Tremorgore before Cyclothena anyway. But yeah, I gambled on that Mark entrance anyway with the backbite. And as you can see, there's no way he can come back and win this from here. I suppose maybe if I cornered Sniped and he did crazy things with my X-Claws clone that he took from Tortogeist, but he's not going to do that. I just backbite to push Tortogeist way out of play. And at this point, it's over. I think he just gives up. So that is going to do it for this Agent M video. Hope you guys enjoyed. She's pretty cool. She's fun. Maybe not amazing, but I had a good time with this team. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.